Just days after last month's attack in Melbourne that left 2 people dead, including the knife-wielding attacker.
From what we know of that individual, we are treating this as a terrorism incident.
The focus shifted to another deadly incident in the city. James Gargazoulis was convicted of murdering 6 people after he drove his car through the same busy shopping area in 2017, also injuring dozens. Shortly after the latest attack here in Melbourne, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison put much of the blame on Muslim leaders, accusing them of not doing enough to stop extremism.
It's linked to globalization.
Greg Barton is a global Islamic politics professor at Deakin University. He believes the Prime Minister's comments risk offending the Muslim community and threaten some of the work being done to prevent attacks.
There are a lot of people in Muslim community groups, in police, law enforcement and local government, etc., who've worked very hard for many years building trust and building relations. And the work that they're doing does save lives. So you stop a young person going off to Syria, you've likely saved their life and saved them from doing harm to other people. When you set that work back, you put lives at risk.
Australia's government has strengthened its terrorism laws over the years and increased resources to help prevent attacks. Last month, 3 men were arrested in Melbourne after authorities say they became aware of a large-scale attack.
They were trying to focus on, trying to have a place where they could kill as many people as possible.
Morrison wants to strip convicted terrorists of their citizenship when the government believes they're entitled to apply for residency from another country.
Terrorists have violated everything about being what an Australian is all about. It's a crime against our country, not just against other citizens. And this is something that can't be tolerated and permitted.
Barton believes the plan is more about politics than preventing terrorism. A recent survey found that about half of the Australians polled support a partial ban on Muslim migration.
Yeah, you may pick up another half-dozen cases where you can do something and stop somebody returning to the country, and that can be useful. But it's going to be dealing at sort of 5–10% end of the problem cases you're dealing with. It's not going to be a panacea.
Barton says one of the most effective tools in countering terrorism is building relationships with communities and creating a flow of information to help prevent future attacks. Greg Navarro, CGTN, Melbourne.